Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 40 of the Photoshop tutorial series. So today we're going to talk about file formats. So Photoshop gives you a lot of file formats to save with, and we talked about save for web. So now let's just go to save and then talk about the save as types over here. So inside the save as types you got a lot of Photoshop formats, and let's look at the important ones right here. So the first one that is important is the Photoshop file itself. So that's the Photoshop PSD file, and that is actually used if you want to further edit the photos later on. And since this is a non-compressed format, you do not actually lose any quality once you save it. Last document format is PSV. This is not used much. It's also for editing. BMP is bitmap images. It's the Windows default, and this is a non-compressed format to save images. And if you don't want, if you are okay with large file sizes but good quality images, then this is something you can use. Computer Served GIF is a GIF file format, and again, if you want animation, then you have to save it from the save for web feature right there. So if you were to select GIF from over here, then the animation won't be saved. So these are different variations of Photoshop that you might want to use, but this is something we can totally depend on the PSD itself. We do not actually use these formats that much. IFF format is good if you want to send this for print. And while you send it for print, you also have to make sure that it is in CMYK color format and not in RGB. So this is something that has no compression, and it has high quality images for print. JPEG if you want to share the image in a low file size, and this has the best image compression ratio, and it really preserves the quality for images that you take from camera. This is just a newer version of JPEG, not used much again, but you can use that for better features, better compression. JPEG stereo is not used much. Multi-picture format, not used much. But Photoshop PDF is something that is used, and this is something if you want to open up the photos with Adobe Acrobat, and when you open it up with Photoshop itself, then what it does is it allows you to edit the layers. Photoshop RAW is for raw images, again not used much to save from Photoshop. PXR not used much. PNG is for transparent files, so if you want to save images with transparency in it, then you can use this. This one is not used too much. Targa is for high quality image saves. So if you don't want to compress the image and you want to save it for later edits and you want a high quality image, then Targa is a definite format that you want to try. And Targa also saves transparency. And similarly, TIFF is finally for the printing, and like IF format, this is for printing. These are just alternatives. So this is a non-compressed, or you can compress the photos over here as well, but this saves high quality images for printing. So these are the file formats that are mostly used, but you want to stick to Photoshop, JPEG, TIFF for image saves, because and PNG of course, and GIF as well. But mostly we use the Photoshop PSD file as well to send the edits, TIFF for printing, and then PNG for transparency, JPG for image sharing, and GIF for small buttons, GIF for small buttons graphics. So other formats are there because so if you have some special application to edit it through, then you can export multiple formats out of it. Anyways, hope you guys learn something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.